Strength Quest is a assessment developed by Gallup. It's an amazing assessment that really teaches you about using your strengths versus using your weaknesses.
Strength Quest does just what it does. It's a quest for your strength. What can you do? What do you do good? What can you do better? How can you improve on yourself?
An 18-year-old, your typical college student, what is it we're all trying to do at that age? We're all trying to find our identity and figure out who we are and where we fit in best. And I think Strengths Quest is a great opportunity and a tool that helps you with that.
Personal benefits of knowing strengths about myself, being able to see others exhibit other strengths, has certainly helped a lot. Knowing the better that I know myself, the better that I'm able to know other people. The same standard applies to the better I'm doing myself, the more I have of myself to give.
I would like to tell people about Strength Quest because it really brought out my abilities that I didn't know that I had.
The reason why I think it's important for Ivy Tech to do Strength Quest is because it's a very resourceful tool for the students. And being a staff and a student and realizing how hard it is for students to kind of find their way and be resourceful on campus, I think that Strength Quest will allow them to develop their personalities and to realize that they can actually graduate from Ivy Tech and that they can be student leaders and they can do things that they never imagined possible. So I think it's very vital that Ivy Tech uses Strength Quest for each student.
The Strengths Quest process was really painless. There was a test that we all took online and a book that comes along with it. Take the test, it calculates your results, it sends you an email with them, and then you can use the results that you got from your test and thumb through the information in the book, also at strengthsquest.com, and find more about the strengths that you aligned with.
As far as initial assessment, I thought it was fun. To me, they ask a lot of questions, they might have rephrased them, but that was okay. I like the questions because it's like, oh, and then later on it's like, well, how is that going to help them determine things about me? But it was right on the mark.
Yes, my top 5 are Maximizer, Achiever, Significance, Woo, and Communication.
They are as follows: strategic, connectedness, empathic, developer, achiever.
Well, I'm not surprised that Harmony is my top one. I kind of have a nickname of Princess, and I figure any princess worth her salt should always spread joy and harmony and bringing people together and just doing things that promote, well-being. And I do like peaceful things. I do like to see people just enjoying themselves and just kind of everyone getting along.
What I like about my Maximizer strength is, first of all, it helps me to help other people. Maximizer is about finding other people's strengths and bringing out the best in their strengths, and that's something that I absolutely love to do, and it's my number 1 strength. So everywhere I go, I'm trying to be resourceful and help somebody, not just myself.
And I started thinking about, okay, social work, therapist, all these things I want to do, like working with people with substance abuse and all this. How does my strengths fit in with that? And so I did like a mental checklist, and I'm like, empathy. Every single class I've ever taken in this subject, they always talk about how one of the skills is to be empathetic.
One of my favorite stories about strengths is just, one of my strengths is a woo. and Woo is winning others over. And I think it's my favorite one to use all the time when I interact with people using Strength Quest. And I just really love to break the ice. So when I go places and I'm like, oh, I like your outfit, or I like your shoes, I'm like, why do I do that? So that helped me to kind of realize, well, I like to break the ice and get to know people and try to uplift people and be positive.
My son is going to turn 10 in 2 weeks, and he did a children's version of Strengths Finder. And to sit just the other day and talk with him about the results of his analysis from his test and compare them to mine, it was fun to sit and talk about what made us alike, what made us different, and how we can really be there for each other.